The glittering Chicago studio of the Jennifer Hudson Show hums live on a vibrant October 27, 2025 morning, golden sunlight streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Lake Michigan, casting a warm glow over the set's soulful designer velvet sapphire couches arranged in an inviting semicircle, a grand piano gleaming like a silent sentinel, walls adorned with framed Grammy Gold and jazz posters that whisper of Hudson's powerhouse journey from American Idol underdog to EGOT contender. Jennifer Hudson, the radiant host at 44, embodies unshakable joy in a flowing emerald gown that shimmers with every animated gesture, her signature pixie cut styled in soft waves, those soul-stirring brown eyes sparkling as she bounds on stage to the swelling strains of her theme song, a gospel-infused R&B groove that has the 200-strong audience see a diverse tapestry of Chicagoans in cozy knits and vibrant scarves clapping and swaying like at a family reunion. Good morning, my beautiful family. Oh, yeah, all are looking too good today. Did we all raid the same fabulous closet? Jennifer quips, her voice a rich alto melody laced with Southside warmth, drawing belly laughs and whoops that echo off the high ceilings, her laughter bubbling like champagne as she settles into her host's throne, legs crossed elegantly, waving off the applause with genuine humility. The opener kicks off with Jennifer's signature jam of the day, where she belts a spontaneous cover of a classic soul tune, her vocals soaring to the rafters, hitting those powerhouse notes that send chills racing down spines, the crowd on their feet, some dabbing tears at the raw emotion pouring from her like sunlight through storm clouds. It's pure J-Hud magic, reminding everyone why her show feels like a heartfelt hug, a safe space for stars and stories alike. As the energy crests, Jennifer teases the lineup with infectious hype. We've got laughs, legends, and a very special guest who's basically the voice of badassery in Hollywood, my brother from another, the one and only Samuel L. Jackson. The announcement ignites pandemonium, screams cascading as fans from Pulp Fiction fanatics to Marvel diehards leap up, phones out to capture the frenzy, the house band riffing a funky bass line that pulses like anticipation itself. Quick cut to commercial, then back with a bang as the announcer booms, "Please welcome Samuel L. Jackson." The curtains part, and in stride Sam at 77, exuding that effortless cool in a tailored black suit over a crisp white shirt, his bald pate shining under the spots, goatee trimmed sharp, those piercing eyes twinkling with wry amusement as he waves with a fist pump, his baritone chuckle rumbling. What's up, Chicago? You all ready for some real talk? Or we just here for the snacks? Jennifer jumps up for a fierce hug, their embrace lingering like old friends. After all, they've shared stages from Tony Awards to Civil Rights Galas. The audience roaring approval as Sam sinks into the guest couch, adjusting his cufflinks with a grin. Sam, you icon, spill on the new Spike Lee joint. That Harlem heist flick's got me on the edge already. Jennifer launches, leaning forward with that empathetic glow, her hands gesturing like a conductor of conversation. Sam dives in, voice booming with theatrical flair. Jen, it's Kousami as the slick uncle pulling strings, bullets flying like confetti at a bad wedding. Spike's a genius, had me ad-libbing lines that'd make your granny blush. Laughter erupts, Jennifer slapping her knee. Uncle, honey, you're the godfather. Agree to tell me, how do you keep that fire after 200 films? They vibe effortlessly at first, trading war stories from sets, Sam's infamous Tarantino tirades drawing howls, Jennifer sharing her color purple triumphs where she channeled pain into power. You know, Jen, it's the roles that let us roar at yours and respect. Phew, Aretha's spirit in your bones, Sam praises, genuine admiration softening his edge, the crowd all wing as Jennifer blushes. Stop, Sama, you're gonna make me sing right now. He feigns offense. Do it, Aretha wouldn't have it any other way. Giggles ripple, the chemistry crackling like a live wire, pivoting to legacy Sam on mentoring young black talent. Jennifer nodding, that's the real superpower lifting as we climb. But as the segment deepens, Jennifer probes the industry's underbelly. Sam, you've called out the BS before, typecasting, the Hollywood hustle. What's the secret to not exploding on live TV? Sam pauses, stroking his chin, eyes narrowing. Exploding? Child, I save that for the screen. Real talk, patience, and a good agent who knows when to duck. Laughter lands light, but Jennifer, ever the truth-seeker forged in her own fires of loss and triumph, presses, patience, or polishing? Come on, with your clout, why not torch the tropes more you like? Name names on those award snubs. The audience murmurs excitement, sensing the spark. Sam's smile tightening just a touch. Torch, Jen, I've flamed and know burnout's real. Sometimes, quiet strategy wins wars. Words start, the air shifts subtly, the bends underscore softening as Jennifer counters with fire. Quiet, Sam, your voice shakes stadiums, so use it. We've both fought for our seats, don't whisper when we can wail. Sam leans back, that legendary intensity brewing. Wail, easy for the rising star. I've wailed for decades, got scars to prove it. Your wail's fresh fire, mine's ember, so don't fan what I banked. The studio hushes, the vibrant glow dimming to a charged simmer, the prelude to a clash that could eclipse the sunrise outside. Tension simmers like a pot on high as Jennifer's emerald gown catches the light like a beacon of gold, her hands clasping the mic tighter, the audience leaning in with bated breath, a mix of yes, Jen, whispers and go easy murmurs threading through the rows, while the house band dials back to a subtle piano riff that underscores the unfolding like a soul ballad turning blues. Embers? Sam, embers start in furnace, your snakes on the plane rage? Iconic, but off-screen. Why bank the blaze when black excellence needs your bellow? Jennifer fires back, her voice rising with that gospel grit, eyes locked on his with unyielding empathy, the crowd nodding in waves of support, phones now fully deployed to document the dialogue teetering toward duel. Sam straightens, suit jacket taut across his broad shoulders, that goatee twitching as his baritone drops an octave. Bellow, Jen, I've bellowed from shaft to Skywalker, echoes still ringing. Your excellence? Blinding new light. Mine? Weathered star. Don't lecture on lighters when you've just lit the match. The retort lands like a gut punch wrapped in velvet. Gasps rippling through the studio, a front row fan clutching her pearls while another pumps a fist. The energy electric as producers in the booth exchange frantic nods. Headsets crackling keep crawling the gold. Jennifer, cheeks flushing with the heat of her own history-idol eliminations. Family tragedies forged into ferocity, leans across the coffee table strewn with show mugs. Lecturing? Nah, linking arms. Sam, we've both been the black one in rooms too. I tell your cloud could crack ceilings I still bump, or is it comfy up there, king? The jab, unintended as ice but landing sharp, draws a collective inhale, Sam's eyes flashing that mace wind do steel. Comfy? Try carrying the crown of color for 50 years. A comfy's a myth. Your bump, hurdle, mine, mountain, linking, sure, if you listen instead of leading. Sunny's not here, but the solo spotlight amplifies the standoff. Jennifer standing now, heels clicking on the polished floor. Listen, I dote to survivors like you. But silence on snubs? That's the real myth. Roar with me, not at me. The audience erupts in split cheers, half for her fire, half for his fortitude. The piano plinking uncertainly as Sam rises to, slower, commanding the space like a scene from a Scorsese script. Roar, Jen, my roar's reserved for real, so real life's too raw for reruns. You've got the stage, I built the damn theater. Don't destroy what you admire with amateur auditions. The escalation peaks like a crescendo cut short, words overlapping in a heated harmony. Jennifer's impassioned pleas for unity clashing with Sam's seasoned salvos on solitude. The crowd torn between icons, murmurs swelling to a buzz as a lone preach pierces from the balcony. Eminer, Sam, I've earned this mic through blood of your theater. I'd burn it down for better blueprints. Jennifer snaps, regret flickering in her eyes even as the words whip out, the house lights seeming to dim in sympathy. Sam's face hardens, that perpetual charisma cracking to reveal the warrior beneath. Burn, child, I've blazed trails you'd trip in. This ain't blueprints, it's betrayal. I came for chat, not chains. He turns on his heel, strides purposeful toward the wings, the audience gasping in unison. Sam, no. Please, blending with shocked silence as Jennifer reaches out. Wait, brother, that's not what but he's already parting the curtains. Producers swarming like stagehands in a storm. The floor director yelling break, break. Into his headset, the red light winking off but the riff reverberating like a missed note in a symphony. Backstage, Sam's team buzzes, agent murmuring viral vindication a spin on systemic shade, but he pauses in the green room, exhaling deep, not shady shadows we all cast. On set, Jennifer slumps into her chair, chest heaving, eyes glistening under the spots, the weight of the moment mirroring her own life's fractures, the crew hovering with water bottles and whispers of "you good, sis." As social media ignite as a #Judd vs. Sam trending transatlantic, clips dissected like crime scenes, fans factionalizing, Team Jen's Justice Seekers vs. Team Sam's Sage Sentinels, the daytime darlings domain derailed into digital delirium, the break stretches taut, house band improvising a mournful melody that can't mask the melee's echo, the Chicago skyline outside the serene contrast to the storm within, where admiration's edge slices deepest in the House of Harmony. The commercial interlude unfolds like a collective sigh, the studio settling into a hushed high crew adjusting mix with meticulous care, the audience murmuring in clusters like churchgoers post-sermon. Jennifer huddled with her executive producer in the wings, voice low and laced with resolve. "We turn these a truth to testimony, not tragedy." Her gown's emerald folds pull like resilience as she sips chamomile, mind mapping the mend, while offstage, Sam paces the hallway, publicist at his side. Statement on solidarity? He shakes his head, that baritone softening, "Not yet to let the echo teach." Feeds flare with fallout memes morphing Sam's stride into pulp exit, Jennifer's reach as Hudson hug off. Hashtags harmonizing herd with hope, Chicago faithful flooding with fix it, fam. Please. Lights lift like a curtain call, Jennifer re-emerging with fortified fire, smile steady as steel. "Welcome back, my heart of you, we got real today, didn't we?" That's family. Friction forges stronger. The crowd claps cathartic, a wave of "we love you" washing over as she pivots to purpose. Before we groove on, shout out to the legends lifting USA Sam's trailblazing blueprint for us all. Nods ripple, then the cue drops, a pre-taped gem rolling on screens. Sam in casual sweats, cityscape behind, grin genuine. Jen, CCR spark, sacred. Clashes clarify, no chains, just chainsaws to ceilings. Back for round top your couch. My stories. Peace. Cheers thunder. Tension transmuting to triumph. Jennifer's eyes misting. That's my brother Grace in the gale. The show surges to salvation, spotlighting Sam's foundation feats, a youth theater grants flashing. Survivor spotlights shared in vignettes that draw mains like altar calls. The audience texting donations that ding like divine dings. Midway, the wings whisper Sam's return, producers beaming as he re-enters to roof-raising roar, suit smoothed, hugging Jennifer fierce, "Truce, and sorry for the storm cloud." She laughs, throaty and true, "Only if you admit my Aretha outroars your shaft." Gales greet the gag, the reunion riffing redemption with rhythmic rapport. Sam demoing a heist line with exaggerated flair, a mother for magic. Jennifer harmonizing a hook that has the band joining an impromptu jam. Whippy's absent, but the solo synergy shines, unpacking the unrest with unvarnished uplift. Jen, your fire? Fuel for my fatty, I forget the forge sometimes. Sam concedes, vulnerability veiling his vigor. She mirrors, and your embers? Lit my launch, a growth the gospel. The discourse dances deeper, on industry's illusions, a typecasting's toll. Black brilliance's birding a crowd enwrapped, tears tracing toasts as Jennifer queries civil rights crossovers. Sam spinning shaft sequels with soulful spin. Next, heroes healing, not just hunting. The hour arcs to anthem, band building to benevolent blast, house lights rising for a group sway along to a unity ballad, confetti cascading like confessional closure. Sam's sign-off slices sweet, life's clashes, choreography a dance through don't dodge. Credits skew to cascading cheers, viewers vaulting out vivified, not vilified. A Sam and Jen reunited reigning realms, alliance anthems accruing. Post-tape, in lounge lamplight, they linger over soul food spreads. Jennifer, your wisdom, wealth. Sam smirks, your wattage, weapon. A next clash, over collards, not clout. Fade on fond fist bumps, the destruction of distilled to diamond forge. Testament in TV's tender trenches that TIFs transmute to treasures, where icons ignite but illuminate together, one unfiltered, unbreakable bond at a time. reaffirming Jennifer's joy of a show, a joyful, jagged, joyously human,